So wide open.
And that one is off. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here is Mbah a Moute, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He got fouled.
Just really opened up for him on that possession.
Well, of course it did. The D was nowhere to be found, and because of that, he easily sprinted down the court and got an easy bucket on that one.
First trip to the free throw line.
All right, it's up, Stiga. I don't know what it's going to look like. Haven't looked over my settings in a long time.
Three from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Could look like mine.
Marjanovic, a screen on Rivers. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Now, when you watch this Detroit team play, you can't help but think about perhaps one of the most legendary teams ever to play in the NBA, the Bad Boys Pistons. The amazing team that would
I don't even
deliver
know what kind of
back-to-back
foul that
titles
is.
to my city of Detroit. One of the toughest teams ever
Twitch?
in any sport.
I'm on YouTube and Twitch.
YouTube.
I got a foul that said leave assignment. I guess that's because I wasn't covering my guy.
Yep.
I didn't know that you could get fouled for not following your layup.
You shouldn't be fouled for that. You should be negatively impacted in your chemistry with your team.
I got a foul.
You're playing as the Pistons?
The LA Clippers.
The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Let me see. Option. Can I not see the difficulty?
You have a $7,500 debt
I do? Where did you see that?
on your stream. It's in the bottom, that progress bar. It says debt free.
Yeah.
$0 out of 7,500.
Yeah, it's actually now down to like 20,000.
And no doubt that the fight was there, but no matter what they tried on that night, it just wasn't.
20,000 is higher than the amount you have listed there.
Yeah, well, I haven't updated stuff in a long time.
You just said it's less now. Yeah.
Now it's less.
Higher.
Yeah.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter.
The debt that's been cleared up has been from us.
So far back in the paint. He's on the three-point line. He's wide open.
And lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, another nice
I don't play basketball, man. I don't even watch it.
So then why did you want this game?
Because I wanted to try it.
His shot is good.
You know there's a demo, right?
And the story
I don't like demos.
Is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the middle.
Oh boy.
And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6. Clippers leading.
Do you
by
watch
8.
basketball?
Occasionally, yeah.
Rivers with
I've watched
Wyatt so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Udrich dishes to Smith. Here's Harris. And that's
You're
not gonna
definitely
go.
playing on the easiest difficulty.
Offense, the order of the day
What?
as the first quarter
That
comes
play
to a
right
close.
there, you should have been full
Clippers
off
lead by 8.
entirely.
We'll be back shortly
should
live
not have
from
even
Staples
been
Center
given a
in
chance to
downtown Los
shoot.
Angeles.
I'm pretty sure it's not on the easiest. Because I never changed it. Does the stream look super pixelated or is it alright?
And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace
Not a fuck
criticism
fest.
and embrace lofty expectations.
Well, that's good.
Expectations are good.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love these facial animations when they
all
talk.
the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be
so bad.
Doc Rivers is really a
Oh,
master motivator,
Doc
isn't he? I mean,
Rivers.
it's almost jiu-jitsu the way he takes something like
All right,
criticism
look, I
and
just got
turns it
benched.
into a compliment.
We're ahead.
How could
When I
you
press
not
continue,
wanna play
there's
for
a
guy
really big chance
like
that
that?
they
He's
just
the
might decide,
ultimate
oh, they're gonna
players coach
lose,
and
and
the
they'll be
kind of
like
guy-
fucking 50 points ahead. Oh no, I guess we get to win this game.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Well, the one issue for Drummond, he has had his whole career, Chris, is his free throw shooting.
Well, it's resulted in a fair amount of the hacker Drummond moments that are going to continue in this case. But Actually, they
I
may
think
not
you're
continue
losing
because we've
the
seen some
game
rule
because you
changes
didn't
that
make
may
your
help
shoes
him
out of the right
spend more time
material.
in the
You
game
need
because
palm
last year it
quality
limited how much
5.
he could play
What?
Jarrett
in close games.
180
His odds since his
just
release
said
looks
that.
decent enough, but when he's on that line, it starts to fall apart.
It's my shoes' fault?
Another shot. The shot's good
It's
from
not
Griffin.
made out of palm
Griffin's
quality
got the lead up to
5.
14
Oh,
now
okay.
for the Clippers.
Because
He
I'm wearing
truly has
Adidas.
That unique blend of passion and skill does
I don't know.
major
I didn't
damage
like
on the
that
offensive glass.
Oh.
And Smith gets
reading a
double
comment
teamed,
now.
and it goes on a bounce. That one is
Written
off
by
Smith.
Jarrett
Now let's take a look at how the
180.
shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Pistons.
And really, the long ball hadn't
Palm
been a
quality
big factor
5.
for
I
him.
didn't know you
Not a
could
lot of
choose
attempts,
what your
not a
shoes
lot
are
of
made
makes
out of.
either. Nothing wrong though with probing inside on days when the shots aren't
Is
falling.
that Steve Van Gundy?
Clippers
The
leading by
Pistons?
14. Paul kicks to Griffin, dishes to
Oh,
Rivers.
oh, he just
To the
fucking
inside.
dropped the ball.
Here's
Are you
Lopez.
serious?
That shot, no good.
Wow.
And it's Detroit
See?
the other way.
Can't make a layup.
Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Literally
And
in
we've
front
talked
of the
about
basket.
how in the
Couldn't put it
NBA
in.
You've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
I mean, you're right. A lot of wide open spaces. They were running around undefended all night.
I'd love to see
Give me
them
the ball.
impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lopez with the block.
And you gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Paul passes to Lopez.
Oh,
Lopez
come
with another
on.
miss.
How the fuck did you block that?
Smith outside. Passes it to
From
Marjanovic.
behind.
It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure
fucking
on
right.
the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so that's the end of the first half. Clippers ahead, leading by 14.
So you do not know
And now
anything
let's catch
at
up
all
with David
of
Aldridge, who's
basketball.
standing by from the sideline.
No.
All right, Dave.
I played it in middle school when my uncle was the coach, and I got yelled at constantly and didn't learn a thing.
Well, we're
You
playing
did
with
not
no
learn a
energy,
thing.
and our
No.
defense is terrible. We're sending
No.
them to the free throw
Wow.
line all the time.
I didn't understand the
Other than
plays.
that,
I was
everything's
constantly in the
great.
wrong spot. Basketball just never made sense to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Bring it
certain
in,
that's
guys.
Stan Van
Hey,
Gundy.
great work in the first half.
No, Steve Van Gundy.
I love the
I
energy,
don't know who
fellas.
Steve Van Gundy
I really
is.
do. But now we got to keep it
The
up
coach.
and stay
The
focused.
Pistons. I used to be
Now
the
stay
coach for the
focused, guys.
Orlando Magic
Let's
back in the
win this
days.
game,
Whose brother
go
is
home.
Stan Van Gundy, who's a commentator on it for ESPN. And for the past several years, he's commentated on the
That's
NBA
a
Finals.
great look at the glistening Staples Center on a
Consecutively.
typical bright sunny day here in
He
Southern
likes to talk
California.
shit.
Welcome back to Los Angeles. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen.
There's also
You
no
look at Boban
graphics
Marjanovic.
options
He's
on the
really
PC
playing well.
version.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal. of
plays the
post
way it
moves
wants
there
to play,
in
I
that
guess.
first half.
Yeah, great activity in the painted area. Lots
On
of energy. Look
PC,
at the
there's
score almost every
no-
time he got the ball.
Graphics options.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Then it's a fucking console port.
Big time.
PC.
Wow. They can do gymnastics. Do they actually do that for halftime
Well, Chris,
shows?
we have a question for you sent in from one of our fans from Todd
Yeah.
up in New Hampshire. They want to
They
know what your favorite moment was as an NBA player. A question
Cute.
I'm also curious to know about.
Wow.
Oh,
My
boy.
favorite moment as an NBA player, very honestly, I would say would be the day of being drafted. I mean, you know, after then you have so many great moments, so many players that you play with, that you love to play with. It's hard to separate anything without disrespecting another moment. So I just really feel that the greatest moment of my career was stepping on that stage in Detroit.
What do you think is going to happen if I hit continue? Are we still going to be ahead?
With my finger up and just knowing that I made it, you know, for all of us. The goal is to make it. It's not about to be a Hall of Famer. It's not about to be an All-Star. It's not about to win a championship, even though those are dreams. But you can't do it until, you know, you make it. And so for me, putting that suit on, seeing my father shed tears, you know, seeing my mother.
We'll go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Bass.
I wonder if Hawk Fantos is still the leader for the channel.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. Young is subbed in for Chris.
Like
Detroit also making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Lure. Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Udrich in for Jackson.
Yes.
Chris, you played for 5
20,393 experience.
You live and call home matter during an NBA season.
You got a stalker
Well, it's
there,
different for everybody.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
a long time.
It's different for everyone. It was great to go home to Detroit for me because I wanted to live and stay in my city.
Did I get fouled?
I was cooking before the game.
Every
you know,
day.
Not many times could I do that. You know, I can only do that
What
once
about your
or
wife,
twice
though?
or once a year.
Wouldn't that make her jealous?
So, you know, those type of things, being close to your family, you know, if you have younger siblings or children, that type of thing.
He's been the leader for such a long time. He hasn't been watching for like a year now, I think.
But for me, I've just been blessed to play in some great places with great fans.
I guess he was a stalker. Every time I'd go live, he'd be there right when I went live, and he'd watch until I was done. And that was like when I would stream for 10 hours or more back in the day.
Some of the greatest fans in the world as well. Just embracing
when I wasn't married, still living up in Portland.
The Sacramento Kings in so many losing seasons.
So
lots
that's
and
just
lots
who
of
they World
were.
Warcraft.
Their character were just that of encouragement, and so I'm glad that we were able to give the people of Sacramento what they have been waiting for.
Oh, a pretty long time.
Lopez, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford.
Make the long shot.
Subbed in for Rivers.
Oh,
since 2011.
Reggie Jackson comes in for Smith. On the court for the Pistons.
So you haven't been. Wait, how, your kids are what?
Reggie Jackson
like 2, 3?
Oldest 3.
And it's Drummond.
So you've been married 4 years.
Chris, there's such a difference between
3.5
offense and transition against finding looks when things slow down. What are the keys to finding consistent offense in half-court sets?
Well, one of the keys is patience. I mean, you have to have patience. Move the ball side to side so that you can move a player laterally. It's harder to move laterally than it is north-south. And secondly, you have to attack the defense. Where there's one guy, attack him. Hopefully you can draw help.
Wow, I guess I should have made the shot.
The guy that you pass
Whoops!
to, he doesn't have to shoot. He can wait while the defense is retreating out to him and move the ball again. So ball movement is secondly. And then thirdly, I think it helps where you rebound. I think you know where the shots are coming from because you can anticipate. And so I think it's just patience and ball movement that helps.
Does this pretty much look exactly the same as the 16 one?
Lopez, he's checked in for Bass. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin. Levin's checked in for J.J. Redick.
I don't see any noticeable changes.
Smith, he's checked in for Detroit. Lure can't hit.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Here's Lopez. Offensive rebound, and Levins is right there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the
all
other
the way
side,
up to the front.
one that I think most will try to forget.
No fucking way! Oh my God!
Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Griffin. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
The dish to Levins. Down low. Here's Lopez, and it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Well, there
somebody actually donated $250 and over donated $111.81. That's awfully specific.
Just look
This
at how
cassette.
quickly the lead has
Yeah.
grown here over the last few possessions.
When one guy gets hot sometimes, it's infectious, and the team does too. That's what seemed to happen for them on that play.
Game Source.
That was when Chris had a bunch of money before he spent it all on the
He kicks to
whore.
Morris.
On
To the
the
wing
board.
right side. Lure.
You don't know the whore story?
No, I don't, because I don't know him that well.
So the Clippers
So
winning this
Chris
one
inherited
easily.
a bunch of
This
money,
game may not have been
and
the most exciting we've ever
he was
seen, but we
buying
have to
James and all of
appreciate
us in
just what a
Discord
clinical
video
performance they
games
put
and
on.
I know their
spending money like
fans
crazy.
appreciated it, and we
And then
saw
one day he
at times
kind of
just
wasn't getting on
stretches
Discord
of
as much
excellent
anymore,
defense.
and we found
Coach
out
can
he
see
had a
from an
girlfriend.
offensive standpoint as well, they were
Turned out this
pretty much
wasn't no
dominant.
And that's
normal
gonna do it
girlfriend.
tonight,
She
folks,
worked
for
at the
our
whorehouse,
broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony,
and that's
David
where
Oak,
he met her.
This is Kevin Harlan saying
And she's
thanks
from
for
the
watching.
East Coast,
We'll see you
and
next
she
time.
wanted him to drive his car over there, rent a U-Haul, and then she would drive his car back, and he would drive the U-Haul all the way back, so she could move in with him, and he paid for all of it. A U-Haul from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Did she keep his car?
So, she didn't keep the car, but
Oh.
she obviously lived with him rent-free, buying her food, obviously paying for some blowjobs here and there, especially beforehand. So all of his
Was
money
she still
disappeared.
active in her job?
Yeah, she was.
Wow.
She was. Yeah.
Wow.
You remember fucking searching through all the websites trying to find that bitch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So the whorehouses here in Carson City, they all have websites and they show their lineup of girls, and we found her.
Was she ugly?
She wasn't beautiful.
Oh.
Looked
Yeah.
like she was 40.
She obviously gave good head though. Enough to make someone spend all of their fucking money. And now he's living with his parents again. Fucking slinging flour bags at the pizza place. Yeah, James, did Chris tell you about his new job he got that he's super excited for?
Oh, the Starbucks shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, working at Starbucks, he's excited for that?
Yes. Oh.
Wow.
Moving up in this world, man. From pizzas to coffees.
I think, didn't he quit his screen printing job?
I don't know about that, but
Yeah.
that sounds accurate. I bet he would.
So he wants to stay as a dough roller and make coffee.
Yeah.
Instead of a steady job making t-shirts and making coffee. I don't know, man. I just work here. I'm just here so I don't get fined. He's
Oh, but
just
apparently you do
awful.
watch the NFL. Owen?
Watch the NFL?
Sound like you got that reference.
Did I make a reference?
No, the one that James just made. He's just here just not to get fined.
Oh.
No?
I don't watch NFL.
Wow.
I only watch college soccer games.
College soccer, not even
Not even
international
pro.
soccer.
No.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright, so let's see here. Gonna go to settings, game difficulty, pro.
Hmm.
How high does it go? All-star, superstar, Hall of Fame, rookie, pro. So I'm one Setting above beginner. Jeez. Yeah, there's no graphic settings in here. Coach settings. I can change how my coach talks. Surprised how much shit there is in this game for a console game. I don't like their whole loading thing where you have to wait for him to walk out the door, then it starts loading.
Wait, what? Who are you trying to?
You.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention there.
Their menu system, it's like you're in your house, and then when you make a selection to go somewhere, you have to wait for him to walk out the door, then it starts loading.
Yeah, I don't like 2K basketball. What was awesome was 2K6 for the NFL, and that one was $20, brand new, and it was better than fucking Madden. And then they got bought out and didn't make anymore.
All right, guys, gather up.
With
we need to be
Terrell
ready for this
Owens
next
on the
game.
cover.
Portland is on a roll. They're not going to do us any favors. So let's see some competition out here, all right? Let's go.
10 attempts on an offense in a 3-on-3 situation. Offense. So I just have to block it, or?
Oh, easy pinch shot. Tell me that's in. Oh, Cox. There we go. Easy.
Was it 2K4? I don't remember. Oh, it was ESPN 2K. Yeah, it was actually by ESPN. Yeah, 2K5 was the one.
Why didn't my basket count? Dude, our baskets are not counting. What's up with this?
Yeah. They weren't bought out. Fucking Madden gained exclusive rights to NFL because it was substantially less of a price for ESPN's game. And then the following season is back to regular price, and they got sued for it and lost. But in the end, they gained that back because they're the only ones with the rights for NFL games, which is bullshit.
Drill fail.
All right, let's take our competition to the next level. All right, here we go. Let's work on the pick and roll next, okay? Here we go.
Oh shit, my mic's actually picking up the thunder.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep.
Sounded like
Hold
you
on, let me
scratching your desk.
let me lower the sensitivity or higher the sensitivity.
Heighten?
Yeah. Increase the sensitivity of the mic to pick up all of that.
Is it raining?
Yeah. Raining and thundering.
Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening.
Frightening. Galileo. Galileo Figaro.
What am I supposed to do in this exercise? Stupid.
All right, come on, guys. Good practice today. Focus.
Basketball.
Come on, focus. Nice work, everyone. Now get some shooting reps in and hit the training room if you need.
Invigorating.
I guess so, man. Look, college was never this hard.
Man, you did 1 year. 1 year. I did 4, and I still feel like I'm starting over.
All right, Mr. 4 year. I feel like I'm
Yes,
starting
yes,
from the
yes,
beginning, too.
yes,
It doesn't
yes.
make a difference whether I did 1 or 4.
And so it seems, but just make sure you put some ice on those knees. All right? It's a long season.
Yep, so I've heard.
Yo, bruh. Practice is hard, man. I'm gassed.
Yeah, but it makes the games easy.
Easy? The games is already easy for me. What? What, I need a Tempur-Pedic chair? What, coach gonna come over here and rub my feet? The only way the game could be easier if I was at home on my couch being on the bench.
Oh, excuse me, King Tut. My bad. Excuse me.
I'm sure Coach will rub your feet if you ask him.
Down for some Saints roasting?
I was just playing it.
Oh, you were?
Yep.
You did some more story without me?
No.
Oh, okay. You buying the town?
Yep.
What in Saints Row 4?
3.
3. Buying the town?
Yeah. But buying the town. Ooh.